Just 1 second. Okay, now start.
Okay. So Nikunj sir has completed his MTech in structural engineering and he has a work experience of 5 years in the field of structure. He owns his consultancy also. So today he will present you regarding the like structure internship. So Nikunj sir, and I'm going to hand over the session to Nikunj sir. So Nikunj sir, please start the demo lecture, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Hello everyone. Once again, welcome back to Pinnacle Engineering and Consultancy. So in this session, we will discuss about upcoming intensive on ETABS. We will discuss important projects, important softwares, and detailing and drafting. So in our regular session, what we can do. Okay. So this is kind of basic overview. Okay. So first we will start with our summer internship recap. This batch is already ongoing and 25 lecture completed. So this is some step-by-step procedure that what kind of we will deliver you and what we are going to teach you. So first we'll start with the basic overview of ETABS and import AutoCAD file to ETABS. Okay. So first सेशन में हम क्या करेंगे, तो आर्किटेक्चरल प्लान होगा उसे हम रीड करेंगे, like the position of column, position of beam, position of shear wall, and orientation of column. This is very most important, that orientation of column is in which direction, right? So we will also discuss importance of orientation of column, right? That means here you can see this is our structure and the plan of our particular floor beam. So for that particular portion we need to provide a beam look like this, or we can provide beam look like this. Okay, I will show you here. So the column into place look like this, or we can place column look like this. So depend on architectural requirement and depend on structural system, we need to finalize our orientation as well as position of column. In depth we will discuss the positioning of column within 5 to 10 minutes. हम डिस्कस करते हैं कि कौन सी डायरेक्शन पे कॉलम हमें प्लेस करना चाहिए और विथ रीजन. विदाउट रीजन हम आपको कुछ एक्सप्लेन नहीं करेंगे. Everything we will explain with some regular examples. Okay. In first session we will discuss about some overview of ETABS and AutoCAD file to ETABS. The next step, we are going to prepare some models for understanding the ETABS and learning some ETABS of functions that we are going to use different function like grid system, right? Like how to prepare 10-story building, right? So all the things we will learn in import different grid system in ETABS. Okay, so this is our another day. Then at the third day we are going to learn modeling of truss and beam, as well as we are also comparison the shear force and bending moment diagram which is generated during analysis, and compare this result with your manual calculation for the truss as well as for beam. Okay. Different beam structures are there. Okay. Then later, important command in ETABS during modeling and designing. That means we are going to use different command. Here you can see some input command replicate, exclude, merge, edit frame, edit cell. So this is some important command which you know very well during designing and detailing as well as modeling. That means how to provide the beams, कॉलम की पोजीशन कैसे, कॉलम यहाँ पे कैसे रखेंगे, कॉलम की ओरिएंटेशन कैसे चेंज करेंगे, अगर if need to provide shear wall, then how to provide shear wall, how to draw shear wall, all the things we will discuss in within 30 minutes. Just wait. Okay. So, and then this is our live project. Read new live project architectural plan, provide column location, prepare center line plan for ITER. So this is our first live project where we are dealing with architectural plan. So here you can see position of column. There are three types of column. Here you can see the column schedule. Okay, this is for issue 4 practice. That means a particular हमारा students work है, right? Actually हम students के पास हम output हम उसको इनपुट लगाते हैं और स्टूडेंट को बोलते हैं कि आप ये प्रिपेयर करो, राइट? हम हमारे हिसाब से सब कुछ मटेरियल स्प्रेड करते हैं, दैट फिक्स हमारा जो प्रोजेक्ट रहेगा वो 100% लाइव प्रोजेक्ट रहेंगे. जैसे मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ हमारे पास कितने लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑन गोइंग है, इंडस्ट्रियल, कॉमर्शियल, रेसिडेंशियल, ऑल द थिंग्स, राइट? So this is our architectural plan and column positioning. Then next, preparing center line plan and prepare model for various design. This is live project 1. Okay. Then subsequent lecture, load application. There are two types of load, dead load and live load. Okay. Dead load as per IS 875 part 1 and live load 875 part 2. Okay. So depend on project, we need to change our load and load fact combination. Okay. We also discuss important load cases. Okay. The next, definition of floor load. So this is very most important. The thickness of floor. Okay. Live load. Live load is very most important. We already know that live load reduction as per our IS 75 part 2. So during seismic analysis, we need to reduce our live load at a 50% or 75%. Depend on structural system. So we will also discuss, as well as for the roof area. There are we have two types of roof. So this is accessible roof. That means we can sit here, we can walk here. So for this type of roof, we need to provide a 1.5 kN per meter square live load. And if the roof is not accessible, that means kind of slopey roof are there. So we are not going to stand here. We are not allowed to do anything with this roof. So at this roof, we need to consider only 0.75 kN per meter square live load. So this is all about live load. And then releases. And here one more important thing. You already know that we have two types of beam. One is primary beam and another one is secondary beam. What does it mean by primary and secondary beam? So we will discuss it. If your beam is connected from column to column, so we call as a main beam. If your beam is connected to beam, we call as a secondary beam. Okay. Now, important discussion where we need to provide main beam and secondary beam, and input why we provide secondary beams. So first, secondary beams we need to provide when beam to beam connections are there. Another thing, okay, we need to provide some releases. That means our secondary beam not allowed to transfer any movement on this primary beam. I repeat it. Secondary beam is not allowed to transfer movement to primary beam. Definitely they transfer axial force. We allow to transfer axial force, but we are not allowed to transferring bending moment. Not transfer bending moment, only axial force. So this is very most important. Okay. In subsequent lecture, we will discuss how to define this releases and all the things. Okay. Now another thing, load combination. So we have two types of load combination for limit state of serviceability and limit state of strength. As per our IS 1893 and as per IS 456, we have to define different load combination for different structural members. We'll discuss in subsequent lecture. And then next, detailed discussion on structural engineering drawing. This is very most important for each and every civil engineer. We have to understand all the architectural requirement, structural system, positioning of column, positioning of beam, reinforcement provided in column, footing, beam, as well as shear wall. So as well as reinforcement in slab. So this is all about understanding all the structural drawings and structural system. Then next, designing of footing. So here we are going to use RCDC software for low-rise building. If your building is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floor, five flory structure, so we are going to use RCDC software for the designing of our footing. Here we are going to design isolated footing. This is also actually our live project. Okay. So this is preparation of footing layout. RCDC is a concrete structure design software. They provide you designing of column, beam, slab, as well as footing. Made foundation also designed by RCDC. Okay. So we will discuss design and detailing of our RCDs by using RCDC software. Then this is our actual preparation of footing layout and details. This is for site execution. Actually में हमने ये सब prepare किया था और site पे इस drawing को भेजा था. So in this consultancy, you also learn how to prepare actual structural plan for footing as well as column as well as beam, slab, and transfer it to actual site. Okay. How to provide these sections and all the things we will teach you in depth. Then this is beam layout. Also, we are trying to help you that preparation of beam layout. So here you can see we already prepared beam layout for different beams. The structure is at a plinth level. So we provided plinth beam for this particular structure. Here you can see some architectural details as well as the types of drawing. Okay. Then designing of column by using ATEPs as well as RCDC. As per structural requirement, we will use RCDC as well as ATEPs. Then next, detailed discussion on, this is very most important, IS 1893, IS 13920, IS 16700, and SP 34. Can anyone tell me why we use IS 16700 2017? ये कहाँ पे यूज होगा?
Tall
मुझे
buildings.
बताएगा? Definitely right, tall building. When we are going to design tall building, at that time we need to use IS 16700 2017. This is very most useful for high-rise structure. Okay, we need to provide some factors and so many things. We will discuss.
Where we can use IS 13920?
13920. It is a ductile detailing code.
Yeah, ductile design. Where we can use that ductile design?
For every structure.
Okay.
If structure is load bearing, then we are not use 13920. If your structure is frame structure, right? So at that time we need to follow this ductile detailing rule.
Okay, thank you, sir.
If anyone have any questions, then you can unmute and ask us. No, don't worry, we will give you the answer. Okay. Then second project. Okay. I will share you the file. Okay. The lecture. But right now, we will move towards our ETABS and we'll discuss our ongoing projects in our summer 2021 batch. Okay. So this is our first residential cum commercial. So here you can see. Okay. This is our structure. This is ground floor, and then this is first floor, where some machinery are installed, and this is useful for only machinery area and commercial use. And then from second floor and third floor, we need to use this for residential purpose. So if we click on plan view at a particular planes level, so here you can see the planes level where we provide some different beams with column position. Here you can see column position something different than our regular structure, right? So the importance thing यहाँ पे एक्चुअल में आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पे बीच में कॉलम नहीं है, only two columns are there and this part is open. That means यहाँ पे कोई कॉलम नहीं है. So for this purpose we need to provide our column position and orientation look like this, perpendicular to this wall. इससे क्या होगा, इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ कॉलम मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. See, अगर आपका कॉलम इस तरह से parallel to walls and perpendicular to walls, so what is the difference between these two beam, and when we need to use this one and when we need to use this one? When you draw the bending moment diagram, so your bending moment something look like this. That means your bending moment is higher for this column and lower for this column, because आपका बीम जो होगा वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा, यहाँ से आपका बीम स्टार्ट होगा बट यहाँ तक रहेगा. आप यहाँ पे देखोगे तो आपको एडिशनली इतना स्टेफनेस मिल रहा ड्यू टू प्रोवाइडिंग कॉलम, राइट? बट यहाँ पे देखोगे तो आपका कॉलम की विड्थ बहुत कम है, यहाँ पे आपको स्टिफनेस कम मिलेगी. तो जब आप बीम की पोजिशनिंग रखो, राइट, अगर दो कॉलम के डिस्टेंस ज्यादा रहेगा तब आपको कौन से कॉलम प्रोवाइड करने पड़ेगा, लुक लाइक दिस, इस तरह से आपको कॉलम प्रोवाइड करने पड़ेगी. आपको दिखा था अभी इंडस्ट्रियल सेट का जिसमें हमने कॉलम प्लेसिंग किया है, बहुत हाई राइज स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है बट स्पान बहुत ज्यादा है. एंड एज पर आर्किटेक्चरल रिक्वायरमेंट हमें यहाँ पे बीच में कॉलम नहीं रखना. सो ये जो पर्टिकुलर वॉल्स रहेगी उसका लोडिंग ट्रांसफर करने के लिए हमें कॉलम की पोजीशन इस तरह से रखनी पड़ेगी. यहाँ पे दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट फ्लोर. टू क्लिक हियर, move up in list. This is at some intermediate level where we are going to provide our staircase loading. We'll discuss it later. that how to provide the staircase landing beam as well as the how to transfer the load to particular beam. यहाँ पर 3D में देखोगे मॉडल पे we already provide some additional beam. Here you can see we provide additional beam for the transferring of our staircase load. Either you can model the staircase and you can provide a one beam and transferring your load. So depend on your requirement. You can provide a beam as well as can model staircase. So this is all about residential come commercial projects. Okay. Now we'll discuss about industrial project.
Your video is not visible, sir.
Sorry.
Your video is not visible. The screen is not visible. Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir.
Then next, these are commercial. Sorry, this industrial building. Here you can see this is also ongoing project 3. This is the ground floor plan and that a first floor plan, and we need to provide second floor for this covering for this particular area. यहाँ पे हमारा टेरेस हो जाएगा. See here, यहाँ पे हमारा टेरेस आएगा और यहाँ पे एडिशनली बेडरूम्स लिविंग रूम सब रहेगी. So we'll discuss positioning of column. So here you can see the position of column, which is the parallel to longer side of beam. Right? यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो ये दोनों बीम के बीच का डिस्टेंस 5.42 मीटर है और यहाँ पे 9.47 मीटर. So we have to provide the position look like this to avoid higher moment generated for this particular beam. इन subsequent lecture हम देखेंगे कि इसमें डिफ्लेक्शन और बेंडिंग मोमेंट कैसे कम कर सकते हैं पर्टिकुलर बीम पे. वो सब चीजें हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप लर्न करेंगे. हाउ टू प्रोवाइड दिस थिंग. You can see some staircase and these are loading and unloading area. So we are not allowed to provide any beam on this particular area. So what we have to do, we have to provide only, sorry, we have to provide only beam. We are not allowed to providing any column in between this loading and unloading area. See if you can see here, this is loading unloading area. So we are not allowed to provide any particular column because if you provide any column, it will obstruct during loading and unloading. So we have to provide only beams. You can see here 2 columns are there. If you read the note, that means green column from footing to plinth level. That means ये particularly आपका plinth beam तक ही रहेगा. वो plinth beam आपका beam sorry आपका footing और column यहाँ पे निकल जाएगा. This is all about our commercial project. If we see into the plane beam, so you can see the plane beam layout. So this is also ongoing project, right? As per our discussion, मैं आपको बता रहा था कि हमारे पास जो भी projects है सब live projects रहेंगे. This is at the first floor. To click move up in list. This is our first floor. If you click once again, then you can see only this small part of structures are there. Only modeling will be done, and some works already done by our students. I will share you the students' works as well as work projects in your group, so you can see all the things that we are going to cover during our live session. This is our column layout for footing to lower terrace, and this is plain beam layout. We are going to provide plain beam look like this. So we have to provide plain beam with layout and longitudinal section. तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे हमें पर्टिकुलरली डिटेलिंग करनी पड़ेगी, जैसे आपने रिकेप में देखा था उस तरह से. तो आप यहाँ से डिटेलिंग भी लर्न कर सकते हो, राइट. डिजाइनिंग तो आप लर्न करोगे, बट डिटेलिंग के साथ आप लर्न करोगे, राइट, हाउ टू डू द डिटेलिंग. So there are less numbers of faculty that they teach you the detailing of your projects, because you can learn the designing from anywhere, but how to implement in actual field, this is very most important. So here we are going to deal with these things also. So this is our terrace at this level.
Hello.
Right,
Hello.
at the third level. Yes, yes,
It is ETAP software.
yes, it is ETAP software.
सर अभी कोई कोर्स है क्या ETAP में फिलहाल आपके पास?
हाँ, अभी इसके लिए ही आपका डेमो लेक्चर है आज का.
ओके ओके.
आई थिंक आपने थोड़ा सा मिस कर दिया स्टार्टिंग का. विल प्रोवाइड यू द डेमो लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ दिस लेक्चर, सो यू कैन go through and watch the our this complete lecture. Okay, this is second floor. So this is another project. Is there any difficulty for this particular project? Okay, so this is our one more project that we are going to deal with commercial structure. This is particular shop building where we are going to provide all the shops, right. This is actually underground structure. You can see here parking structure. This is on underground, right, and from above floor we have typical two floors. That means ground floor, first floor and second floor, and this is our terrace cabin, and this is on actually our grounds are here. आपका ground यहाँ पे रहेगा. This part is in, so we need to provide some shear walls in this particular area. फ्लोर में shear walls लगानी पड़ेगी. सब्सिक्वेंट लेक्चर हमारा एक्चुअली इसका मॉडलिंग वर्क शुरू है. तो ये प्रोजेक्ट ऑलरेडी 2 दिन पहले आया है. We already work with this project. We click on any particular link. So here you can see this is our length beam. Okay, this is our boundary level. So we already know that we need to provide some shear walls are there. For the provision of shear wall, we are going to provide a beam, right. So after providing shear wall, we need to remove this beam because particularly underground structure है. So we need to provide shear wall up to plinth level. Go above floor, that means typical floor. This is some 5 feet wide balcony, wide lobby. Okay, where we are allowed to movement. यहाँ पे movement करेंगे. Okay. For the movement, we need to use this lobby, and this is our particular SOP. SOP 1, SOP 2, SOP 3, SOP 4, and SOP 5. Okay. And similar to above floor. 1, second floor. This is terrace slab and terrace cabin. So यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे हमने स्लेब कास्ट नहीं किया because of provision of staircase. We are not allowed to provide particular slab. Some concerns are there that provide throughout of the structure. They never deduct staircase and openings. That what does mean? उससे क्या होगा, आपके स्ट्रक्चर का लोड बढ़ेगा और फाउंडेशन पे उसकी इफेक्ट रहेगी. So for this purpose we need to remove the slab and remove the slab from opening. जहां पे आपका ओपनिंग है वहां पे आपको स्लेब नहीं प्रोवाइड करना, राइट. And then our last project, array structure. This is also our ongoing project. In this project we need to cover response spectrum as well as wind analysis. Mostly wind analysis useful when your structure is above 20 to 22 feet. Sorry, 20 to 22 floor. Okay. Depend on your structural importance, you need to consider wind load, because for the low rise up to 10 to 12 story, we are not going to consider wind load. Okay. So this is our high rise structure. In this project we need to cover different IS 16700 clauses. Just we will discuss about IS 16700. Criteria for structural safety or tall concrete building. This is all about our IS 16700 2017. So you can get the lateral depth, natural mode of vibration. I would like to discuss with some important points. This is particular shear wall location. Here we are going to provide some openings in between two shear walls. Okay. You can see here the deflection of this particular elevation, right? You have a deflection देख सकते हो. We already provided diaphragm also. So one important thing we need to forget the discussion, diaphragm. What is the importance of diaphragm? Can anyone tell me? In diaphragm हम क्या use करेंगे? Can anyone tell me when we are going to use the diaphragm?
For stabilize the structure.
For stability of the structure, right? Okay. We'll discuss importance of diaphragm. See here. I will give you only one basic example. This is your dining table. Dining table. Okay. And this is your bed seat. Okay. Bed seat. Now, the dining table is a rigid structure or flexible structure? This is definitely rigid structure. Okay. And आपका bed flexible. Now, how to define flexible and rigid? If you push your structure, that means whole structure shift from their original position, then we call it a rigid structure. That means आपका कोई भी स्ट्रक्चर रहेगा, उसको आप मूव करोगे, यहाँ पे लोड लगाओगे हॉरिजॉन्टली, तो ये पूरा का पूरा मूव होगा. अगर आपका बेड सीट रहेगी, उसको आप मूव करोगे तो क्या होगा, वो पर्टिकुलरली जहाँ पे अपने लोड लगे वो पॉइंट मूव होने की ट्राई करेगा इस तरह से. Right. So this is rigid and this is flexible. Okay. Now, what is the importance of diaphragm? Here, what we can do in our diaphragm, in our rigid structure. Here, we are going to provide kind of a lump mass and connect exterior node of this particular corner. यहाँ पे जहां पे आपको corners मिल रहे हैं, लेके उसको कनेक्ट करेगा सेंटर पॉइंट से. उससे क्या होगा, जब आपके बिल्डिंग पे लोड लगेगा, the load will directly transfer to this point. फर्स्ट आपका लोड यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे नहीं होगा, डायरेक्टली आपका लम्प्ड मास पे ट्रांसफर होगा. एंड फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट लोड विल ट्रांसफर टू ऑल द पॉइंट. व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट ऑफ दिस? व्हेन यू अप्लाई द लोड, when you apply the load, when you apply the load, तब क्या होगा, ये पर्टिकुलरली लोड सेंटर पे ट्रांसफर होगा और उसके बाद वो सब पॉइंट पे डिलीवर करेगा. सो क्या होगा, इक्वली लोड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. दैट मींस अगर आपका स्ट्रक्चर कुछ इस तरह से है, this is a column and this is our RCC there. When you apply earthquake force or lateral load, so your structure will be deflect look like this. यहाँ पे इनकेस 5 mm डिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है, सेम डिफ्लेक्शन for this particular beam, same 5 mm. Okay, so this is important thing, the use of the diaphragm. And by using diaphragm, you can learn so many things, that reinforcement requirement for the particular structure will be also reduced, right, due to structural stiffness. Okay. And important thing, the last point we are going covered right now, what is definition of tall building? Here you can see the definition. If your building is higher than 50 meters but less than or equal to 250 meters, okay, we call as the high-rise structure. और जो आपके 167W2017 है, वो अप टू 250 मीटर की हाइट रहेगी स्ट्रक्चर की, उसके लिए ये एप्लीकेबल रहेगा. Above 250, the IS 16700 is not useful. Okay? And, importance, definition, and all the things we will discuss in our subsequent lecture. Can anyone have any doubts? And you can ask us, right? किसी को कुछ डाउट्स है तो पूछ सकते हैं. No. Confusion?
So what is the use of performing P delta analysis?
P delta analysis?
Yes, sir.
when your structure is high lateral load, it may be wind. Okay, so your structure will reflect look like this. For this particular point, you have some load. If you consider 5 kilonewton load, okay, and you apply earthquake load, sorry, earthquake as well as wind load from this direction. So your this point will transfer at some particular point. If we consider this dimension at a 1
हाँ
meter,
आओ तो नहीं है
then क्या होगा? 5 kilonewton load will shifted here. Now here we get some moment. यहाँ पे moment generate हुई because of we need to transfer this 5 kilonewton load at this footing at this particular end point. अगर आप यहाँ से इस लोड को ट्रांसफर करते हैं तो डायरेक्टली थ्रूली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाता, but due to some lateral load, here some moments generate like 5 kilonewton into meter, and we need to transfer this moment at this particular point. Okay, so this is the basic phenomena of P delta analysis. There are two types of P delta: small P delta as well as large P delta. Okay, we will discuss about P delta also. We discuss about raft foundation using SAFE 2016, then combined footing, then met or then eccentric footing, okay, then dynamic analysis. In dynamic analysis, I will cover response spectrum in depth as well as wind analysis for high-rise structure. Okay, so all the things we'll cover during our regular session. Can anyone have any doubt? Then you can ask us. Confusion? मेरे पास Asus i5 7th generation है with graphics card and SSD. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubts, no problem.
So what is the course cost and timings?
Hello?
So what is the course cost and timing, sir?
You can contact us by message. आप मुझे मैसेज करा, राइट? आपको जो 63 वाले नंबर में से मैसेज आ रहा है वहां पे आप इंक्वायरी कर सकते हो.
Okay, ठीक है sir, ठीक है.
हाँ कि सर 8 GB रैम सफिशिएंट है, नो प्रॉब्लम.